So this is a walk around tour for the latest version of the C3, Modcon C3. So we go and open up the lid first off. So the outside catches are already open, and all you do is pop the lid. It's got gas struts assist, so it's pretty easy. The vinyl has windows inbuilt. That's the seat or lower bunk when you lift up the bunk. It has storage underneath that can be accessed when you're inside or from outside from either end. It's massive storage there. So you lift up the backrest, that becomes the top bunk. The webbing that you're seeing there, that's the net that is a safety measure for the children so they can't roll out of bed. That just clips up like so. And the bottom becomes the bottom bunk. So next we'll have a look at the storage. That's a slide out drawer. Then above that we lift the lid, there's a mirror inside and some more storage. Underneath that is the inside outside accessible storage, commonly used for a porta potty, so you can access it inside and outside. This is the under bed storage, that's a smaller drawer. Then on the left hand side we have the larger drawer. Then there's a small storage, good for books, magazines, reading glasses, what have you. It's next to the bed there. At the head of the bed you can see two reading lights, two speakers and two accessory plugs to plug in devices. It's a queen size inner spring mattress. That's a close up there. You can convert the accessory plugs to USBs with a simple plug-in if you wish. So outside we have the kitchen, slides out. There's a little locking mechanism that locks it out there. You flip over the bench and you have a 3-burner stove and sink. It's a great preparation area. Underneath the sink there's some small amount of storage there. Then we have the cutlery drawer on the right hand side. Then we have the pantry, conveniently located above the bench, so everything is within arm's reach. We have an inbuilt light in that pantry, LED light, so preparations are pretty easy. Then this is the optional fridge. We can put that Travelmate 80 litre in. Waco CFX 95 also fits. That's the lockout mechanism for the slide, so the fridge is not sliding all over the place on uneven ground. This fridge has a unique feature in that the lid's open from both sides, which means if one side's busy with the kitchen being in use, somebody can access it from the other side, which is quite convenient. So from the front of the camper, looking up, there's storage in the front compartments. Being on the front of the camper, you'd probably put light storage there. You could put your awning walls, shovel, anything long. It's a good place for that. Looking along the off side of the camper, so the driver's side of the camper going towards the rear, that's the outside hatch that I mentioned earlier, accessible from the inside underneath the bed. And like I said earlier, it goes all the way across. Also really good storage, especially for long stuff, fishing gear, that kind of thing. And then that's the porta potty access from the outside going along. This camper has the 240 volt option with the solar input there. That's also optional. So on the inside you'll be able to see the RCD, which is part of the 240 volt apparatus. This camper has the air conditioner, so that's a requirement if you have the air conditioning. So going across, that's the circuit board with the switch panel. Going further across, we have the front storage. This is the other side of the fridge slide. It also has a slide. That's the Dacia awning walls, the two walls. That's how they come. So yeah, LED lit storage in there. Air conditioning, you plug into your 15 amp outlet on the outside, turn it on the inside of the mains, and then switch on with your remote control. You can also switch it on and off of the air conditioner itself. You don't need the remote control. Adjust the temperature, and also you can get rid of that LED light at night so you're not staring up at a little light. Outside we have the optional hot water system. This is a Joulka. This one is has the optional plumbing to the kitchen. That's by that line there. So you also got your hot water shower, obviously. So you got hot water at the kitchen. This one is the diesel option. So we have two hot water options, gas and diesel. Diesel is much more expensive. The gas is quite reasonable. The diesel has a flip mixer at the back, like so. Another option is the space heater attached to the diesel hot water system. A standard feature is the Dacia awning. It's a 270 degree wraparound awning. You unzip the vinyl bag and then flip the vinyl cover up and over. You then have 3 Velcro straps to undo. And once you've done that, you have like a bifold awning. You have one wing which is large that wraps around the front. You just put the hook in to the end of the arm. It swings around and wraps around the entire front. You tension it like so, and then you have the other smaller arm which just goes back 180 degrees. And that's tensioned the same way. And that's it for a non-windy day. They do recommend that you put down the inbuilt legs and ropes when it's windy. So they just unclip like so. They're a twist lock, pretty simple. Even though the awning is freestanding, giving it that much more support means you're less likely to get damage. We've sealed all along the caravan side of the awning, so water is less likely to run down over the kitchen area. Setting up the ensuite is a simple matter of undoing 2 latches, then flipping up the lid. It's gust strap assisted. Then the nylon shower room just drops down, you unfurl it like so, and then you have 4 pegs, 1 for each corner, and you're done. Couldn't be simpler.